Hello, welcome to this week's edition of my YouTube channel. This is going to be a little bit of a back to school edition. I'm going to be talking a little bit about alternatives and a little bit healthier choices for our kids' lunches. I know trying to get our children to eat things that are better for them is sometimes a challenge. I know because I have two, especially my teenager. There's certain things that she likes and definitely doesn't like. So it's been a really slow integration for me to get some different choices mixed in with their unhealthy choices that they like. So I just want to give you a little bit of some lunch and snack ideas that we try and go for with the kids. So the one thing that I find works really well is like it's like a snack lunch. They because my kids have never been sandwich eaters. So what especially with my daughter, I helped her do, I got little divider little trays with lids, and we would put things like cherry tomatoes in it, grapes, whatever fruit that she would actually eat, cheese strings, crackers, deli meat. Now with deli meat, you have to make sure it is nitrate free, because the nitrates that they use to preserve the deli meat is horrible for our bodies. So make sure you look for nitrate free, but deli meat is a good one. So we do things like that. Grab and go type of fruits, grab and go type of things. So I'll make them muffins. I will, sometimes I'll buy them muffins, but I prefer to make them because then I know what's in them. Same with cookies and things. I will make, a batch of those types of things, and you can make them in big batches and freeze them. So you don't have to worry about things going bad. You keep enough out for the week. But grab and go seems to work really well. You can do sandwiches if your children are into that as well. The key is to variety, because then they do get bored of certain things. So it really helps with even my kids' lunches, my lunches, to do a little bit of meal prep on the weekends. So that's when I'll make those muffins. I'll make some cookies. I'll make sure all the fruit and veggies are all chopped up and ready to go. So it becomes like a grab and go. The cheese strings, yogurts, all that sort of thing is easy to pack, because you don't want to spend your whole evening or like in the chaos of the morning getting your kids' lunches ready, and you don't want to be putting things in there that are like highly processed, because that is actually really bad for the kids' brains, all those chemicals and things. So to go as natural as possible. I do things like macaroni salad. My son loves that. He loves tuna. So a little bit of macaroni with some mayonnaise and tuna and whatever veggies they'll eat. My kids like cucumbers, but you can also try celery. You can cut up carrots in there. Things like carrots and celery with dip are good in lunches. Apples and peanut butter, if you're allowed peanut butter, or you can do like a sunflower butter, that type of thing. Seed butter instead of the nut butter. And just there's quite a lot out there. You just have to get creative. Sometimes you can make like little mini pizzas and put them in their lunch. Most of the time it's like cold things. But you can make your own bagel bites by just doing little things like that, with a little bit of sauce and pepperoni, or they can build their own kind of thing in their lunch if they have like a half a bagel or something like that, and a little bit of sauce and some pepperoni. There's so many things that you can do to help your kids eat healthier at lunchtime that are quite cost effective. All of those packaged snacks, they're super hard to get away from. I know, because that's what my kids really like. So we always make a deal that they can have one or two of those in their lunch because they're older, they eat more. But they do have to have some of that other stuff too. So when it comes to packaged items, I actually have a few that I got. That this is actually one of my favorite brands for healthier things. They're in the health food area. I have compared labels and things and ingredients a ton. And that's also something that's super important when you're buying your kids stuff out of a package, is to make sure you read the labels because they're not all equal. So for example, this drizzled chocolate bar, or granola bar with a little bit of chocolate on it, it is nut free. It's actually gluten free, and all of that stuff as well. So it is very safe for kids with food sensitivities. But I always look, the first thing I look at is the sugar content. So this one is 6 grams of sugar. That is actually not horrible. A lot of, like I pulled up the Welch's fruit snacks, they're 11. I've seen ones that are much higher than that. So I always try to stay around the 5, but it's harder to do with packaged snacks. And I also look for things like corn syrup, glucose, anything with a cose is another form of sugar. So you could read a package and there could be like 5 different forms of sugar in the one package. So these ones use cane sugar, which is a little bit healthier version. Anything with maple syrup or honey, those are natural sweeteners as well. Stay away from the artificial things like aspartame and sucralose. Those have been shown to be really bad. All the studies for brain. So we don't want to get them off on the wrong foot at a young age and give them those artificial sweeteners and things. So, and then these ones, they're similar to a Rice Krispie square. And these ones are a little bit higher in sugar. They're 7. But again, it's cane syrup and brown rice syrup. There is some pea protein isolate in here, which is like a pea protein, which is kind of odd. But there's actually vegetable extracts in these as well, like spinach, broccoli, and all that stuff. And they're organic, so the ingredients are a little bit cleaner. I'm on a search for the cleanest snacks that I can get for my kids. And then this is the other one that I have that also has fruit and veggie extracts. It's a oat bar, and it has, again, 7 grams of sugar. So it's super hard to find it at that 5, but you can certainly get less than the other granola bars or fruit snacks that are out there. So that is kind of things that I look for. I'm going to be putting a PDF together to just a little thing that will help parents with healthy eating for their kids. Just things that I've learned over the years and through my nutrition courses and that sort of thing. Because once you know better, you need to do better. So in order to help parents learn these things, because to be honest, until I educated myself, I had absolutely no idea how bad those packaged snacks were for the kids. And I never really thought of it until I started doing my own research, because it's just something that's out there in the market, and it's everybody gets them kind of thing. But now that I know better, I very much limit my kids' intake of them because I know how bad they are, and I just want to help other parents learn that and come up with other ideas as well for their kids. So thank you for watching. Do not forget to like and subscribe. It really helps to get my message out there to more people. The more people that like and subscribe the videos that are out there. And I hope you found this helpful. And if you have any comments or want to get your hands on the PDF that I'm going to develop over the next few weeks, just pop me an email. My email address is on my channel, and I will be sure to get it out to you. Thanks again for watching, and happy September 1st.